The biggest project that I'm working at the moment, or trying to finalize to be able to start something in the same area but maybe in beef, it's a Live Start project. The need to tackle with that project was to generate information to provide farmers with clear evidence that the way how they are treating calves in those first 2 to 3 months of age will have a long-lasting impact in terms of productivity and longevity of the future dairy cows. So initially our objective was not to develop a specific product, was just to first understand what are the major implications and which physiological pathways are being triggered or silenced by the way how we actually are dealing with the animals in the first 2 months.
About 40% of all the feed and the food which is produced worldwide will never end up in the chain, so they are thrown away. It already starts at crop production, transport, and also a lot of food is thrown away in supermarkets. For us as R&D, the challenge is there are many different mycotoxins, and it's not that one solution fits all here, so we have to make a mixture of ingredients to mitigate as much as possible mycotoxins.
So my main project is right now on Strep suis, a piglet problem. Streptococcus is a gram-positive bacteria, commensal, so it is everywhere. All the pigs have it, or 70% of the pigs have it in the oral cavity and the respiratory tract, but also in the digestive tract. And it's still not clear how the pathogenesis works in the first steps. How the pig gets colonized probably is almost inevitable from the sow, and then later on during weaning phase it's going everywhere, the Strep suis, but why some piglets get infected or not is not yet clear, and might have to do with antibodies coming from colostrum, antibody production, management, stress, etc.
My area of expertise is protein and energy metabolism of dairy cattle, specifically with a focus on mammary gland metabolism and how they partition energy substrates and protein to synthesize components of milk like protein, fat, and lactose. So we bring this type of research into practice by sort of 2 ways. First, looking at the different life phases of a lactating dairy cow and thinking about what types of nutritional interventions can help support her in being as productive and as healthy as possible. But we also think about how efficient she can use the nutrients that we provide her, to think about ways that we also reduce things like the environmental impact of feeding dairy cattle.
What does a nursery piglet do shortly after weaning? How does a healthy piglet look like? What are his patterns? What are his rhythms? It's not easy to define weaning stress. There is a lot of problems, there is a lot of stress, but how do you capture it? And more important, how do you solve it? My main goal of doing research is that I overall want to have a happy and healthy piglets, that I want to look at the data and can see over there, yes, we did it, and that we have tackled weaning stress.